Hey everyone, we're so excited to be back on the road, or should we say the water. We know it's been a while since our Tiwi Islands adventure, but trust us, we haven't been idle. We've been working non-stop for the past 3 weeks, getting our boat ready for this epic trip to Western Australia. You're going to love seeing all the boat upgrades, especially the new electric motor and solar setup. Come and join us as we leave Darwin in the Northern Territory and head towards Karratha as we prepare to go to the incredible Montebello Islands and the Dampier Archipelago. If you see us on the road, at the boat ramp, or on the water, take a photo and tag us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube. Remember to like our episodes, share and subscribe to our channel, and get hooked on wild ventures.
Well, good morning everybody. We're a couple of weeks away from leaving to go to WA. We're going to go back to the Montebello Islands and we're going to have a bit of a look around that Pilbara coastline. Before we go, I'm going to get a few things done to the boat. As you've seen before, we normally have a polycraft that sits up on top of the back of here. We've actually changed our minds and we've gone back to a tinny. Not sure if that's a good idea, but for that to happen, I need to change this, otherwise the tinny doesn't sit up flat. So we've now got the tinny in tow, we've got the big boat in tow, and we're heading to PS Fabrication, which is in Yarrawonga, Darwin. They do all my work on the boat and they've always been amazing. Once this boat is finished, fabrication works, I'm also going to get an electric motor fitted to this boat. I'm going to use a company in Darwin called Wire My Boat. So we're also going to get a new boat wrap done, and that will mirror our new shirts. We've been working on these shirts now for a little while. They will be for sale soon enough, and we'll let you know when. I'm assuming that this whole process is going to take about 2 weeks, and then once it's done, I'm heading west. We got to go, running a little bit late actually.
Wow, that looks wicked.
Sure does.
Oh.
We've had a heap of work done to this boat. Got a new electric motor, got new solar panels that pump in an amazing amount of juice. That solar is now going to charge the 300 amp hour battery for the Minn Kota, and I can actually switch that so as it does this when I need to top that up, and I can actually switch it back to 12 volt to top up my house batteries. So yeah, we've had a lot of work. You can go and have a look. You haven't seen it yet.
No, I haven't seen it at all. Oh, wow. We are packing to go away to the west again this season. The caravan leaves in 2 days' time and we're going to be trucking it.
Alright, so the most exciting thing about all of this actually is the electric motor, which is going to change everything. Can now use this for diving, can use it for holding on a spot, fishing should be better. It's very, very exciting. Can't wait to use it.
You don't have to anchor anymore.
No, I don't. No, that's the best thing about it. Even with using that hooker system, I can just spot lock right over the top of the reef, and yeah, we can just go diving, and I don't need to worry about the anchor damaging reef or anything like that. The guys that did the electric motor, they're called Wire My Boat, and they've done an amazing job. All of the fabrication work to make all of this happen was done by PS Fab. They've done an amazing job. I still do need to paint this, but as you can see, the fabrication work is awesome. This isn't the only thing they did. I'll show you down here, because obviously this electric motor needs to be powered, and so if you have a look down here, what we've had done is we've had this cut out.
Gosh. yeah.
And now we have a 300 amp hour battery in here, and PS Fab did all of this fab work. It's brilliant, and they did it really quick, and it's done very, very well. So I always use those guys for any of this fabrication work. It always goes very well, and it's always very neat, very tidy.
Professional work.
Very professional work, yeah. Alright, so that's the new battery.
What are these new buttons here?
Well, basically they're just breakers, so as like at the moment it's all, it is actually on. I'll turn that off, and all the cabling, as I said, electric motor, all the cabling. The new solar panels, which I'll show you, that was all installed by Wire My Boat, and did a fantastic job, and ridiculously fast actually. It was really good.
I like how neat that this is, your cables here.
Yeah.
So there's fabrication there too, so that all of your cables are
Oh, it's fantastic.
put away.
Jump up here, I'll show you the new panels.
Yeah. Jump up there. Okay, I can't actually reach again.
Come up, I'll show you. You haven't seen them either.
No, I haven't. Oh, okay, so you've lost a little bit of rod holders on the other side.
Yeah, we kept the rod holders on this side, but I have lost them on the other side, only because these panels are a bit bigger.
Wow.
But the amount of power that they pump into these batteries is unbelievable. Yeah, it's amazing. I've only had them on for about, I reckon I've only had them charging for about, I don't know, an hour and a bit, and they've already put almost 10% back into that electric motor battery, which is, that's insane. Yeah, it was out in the sun. I was checking how everything was going and everything, but it was just too hot. So it's back in the shade now, which is awesome. What else have we had done? So we also now have, had this now, which has been added, that shows us exactly what's going on with our batteries. You can see it up here as well. It's all part of the same system. Just tells me exactly what's going on with these batteries all the time. As you can see here, house batteries at 97%, and the battery for the electric motors at 74%. So this was actually gifted to us by Wire My Boat. I wasn't sure if I was going to do it because money was getting a bit tight, because we've spent a lot of money on the boat this year. So, but in the end they gifted to us, which was fantastic. Yeah,
Thank
it's
you
brilliant.
so much. Wow.
And it's an extra thing that, you know, you don't really need it, but it's great to have it. You know, I can just always now just go straight to the screen. It tells me exactly what's going on. I can turn my inverter on and off from here as well. Before we used to have to go down into the toilet and turn it on, but now, it's really good. Yeah, so we've had this modified. You've probably seen in our previous videos, we used to have a little poly tough tender, and we used to wind it up using this, what's this called?
Winch.
I used to use this winch to wind the poly up onto there, up onto here, and then we would strap it down and it would sit perfectly. What we've done is the poly that we had, we decided to change it. We've decided to go to a tinny now. So we've got a little 3.6 meter tinny. It'll just give us a little bit more of a fishing platform if we want to use it. We had to have this all adjusted because this was obviously designed for the poly. So what we've had done, again, this was done by PS Fab, and they've actually, look, it does need to be painted, but you can see that they've actually changed this now. So the tinny comes up really nicely into here, up onto here, and it has this Teflon. So as the tinny slides up, because the alley was grabbing on the alley before and it wasn't very good. So we will now have a different boat. We'll have our tinny on the back, and that'll allow us to do, as I said, it gives us a better fishing platform. One of the other jobs that they did.
Also shave this part here.
Yeah, this has also been done. There's been a few little modifications.
Yeah.
And it just comes up a lot easier now. We're still able to do it, just the two of us. Now the other job that was done, we had these built before, and these legs are designed really for us to be able to dry the boat out, to fuel the boat, or to sleep on the boat when the tide goes out, and it keeps the boat nice and straight. I spoke to Dave at PS Fab and asked him to sort of rectify this for me, which he has, and it works a lot better.
I wanted to see how the legs actually attach at the back of the boat.
Yeah, I can do that.
Got new shirts done. Woohoo! Injected a little bit of color.
A bit black before, a bit dark. But now we've got blues and pinks. What about yours?
Pinks. Yeah.
With the electric motor and the new batteries and the new chargers and all that sort of stuff, look, I'm not that great with all that sort of stuff. I know it all works, and that's why I've used somebody that does know what they're doing to set it all up for me. I know the basics, and I know what's happening, and I know how it's happening, but for me to explain it to you would only become confusing, so I'm not going to. If you ever want anything like this done to your boat, electric motors, new solar panel, anything electrical, go to Wire My Boat. They did a really, really good job, and I'm really happy.
Fantastic.
Same as fabrication work. If you need anything done, PS Fab in Yarrawonga, speak to Dave. Great job.
You're both in Darwin.
Both in Darwin. It's a long way if you're anywhere else to come and do a job, but if you're in Darwin. Alright, so these legs, again, I know I keep repeating it, but we do need to do some painting. I'm not sure if we're going to have time to do it this year before we leave, but that doesn't matter. I'll do it when we come back. So for these legs, as I said, they're designed to sit either side of the boat, and that stops the boat from tipping on the low tide. When the tide drops out, it allows us to sleep in the boat and keep it steady. That just comes out. So before, I used to have a bolt that went through this with a nut, and that was actually really annoying. So we decided on getting something a little bit easier. So now what I do is I do have to lean over from there, and I do have to make sure I don't drop this in the water as well, which has happened, but that's all right. I've got a new way of doing it now.
Yeah, okay.
So this leg just goes up into the hole, and then this peg goes through.
Oh, nice and easy.
Done.
Oh, a locking mechanism.
That stops the peg from coming out.
Oh, beautiful.
As you can see, as the boat dries out,
We have
these
legs.
are at the same level as the keel, and the boat just sits nice and upright. Yeah, so at the Monties it's going to be good because there's a couple of places that we want to dry out in some of the lagoons and have a bit of a look around them on the low tide. And also at Middle Lagoon, also in the Kimberleys, everywhere we go really. They're a great idea.
You had to strengthen this because obviously at one point your boat being so heavy, it actually, was it just bent it
So
straight?
PS Fab sorted it out, looks great. It'll take me about 3 or 4 days. I'm driving over to Karratha. My sister lives in Karratha. And then from there we're going to do some of that Pilbara coastline, some of the islands there. The main goal obviously being the Montebellos again. We really enjoyed the Monties. The fishing's great, the diving's brilliant.
Beaches.
Yeah, beaches are stunning. Everything's just perfect. It's lots of squid, love it.
And there's no one there.
No, not always.
No.
No, sometimes there is, but
Sometimes there's one other boat.
yeah.
Out in the harbor once again. Say hello to Miss Adele. It's her 7th birthday. Birthday girl. We've got Hamish and Zaki. We are trialing, wow, the new electric motor. It is black and shiny and new. We're trialing it out, seeing what a difference it will make, Hamish. We're gonna miss our big garden and all the work associated with the big garden. It's definitely oversized. Bye-bye, Trish. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Okay. Safe travels, yeah?
Bye. I think I forgot to bring the kitchen sink.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
Might as well, huh? Margie tried her best.
Bye-bye, Tree.
Of 3,000 k's, or first 500 kilometers of 3,000 kilometers.
Wow.
Victoria River Roadhouse. We've booked a room here for tonight because it's just too hot to camp or anything at the moment. It's beautiful around here. I'll put the drone up and you can have a bit of a look. Look at that rain coming in.
I know!
So we're at the border, we're just about to go into WA and we've got to get rid of all our fruit, so Margie's on a mission to try and eat it.
And dressed. We are not in our fishing clothes. It's a treat. Ricky is taking me to the pump house in Connemara. So
We don't know if it's a treat yet.
Oh,
We don't know what it's like.
Yeah, that's right. It really is just at the end of the road. We could have walked, Ricky.
We could have, but it is 39 degrees outside apparently. I don't know if I believe that. That's what the car says, but
Yeah.
it's at least 35. So we thought we would drive the 200 meters to the
Oh my
pump
goodness,
house.
that's right. And here it is right now. Let's have a look. Have a look. on the side of the road. We're in Western Australia. Jerry's just left Fitzroy Crossing on his way to Halls Creek, and we've just left Halls Creek to go to Fitzroy Crossing. So Jerry is actually our client from a long time ago. And now we're saying hello on the side of the road, and so look at that. Road trains going past. Oh my goodness me.
Hi. I met the two legends. Yeah.
We made it.
Thank you for watching this Wild Ventures with us. Join us in the next episode exploring the Dampier Archipelago for the very first time.